Hello and welcome to Round 4 Flicks. In this video, we'll discuss our top recommendations for the 5 most recent Netflix original movies which were all just released within the last 2 months. These are some of the best Netflix movies available right now. Please share in the comments how many of the films on this list you have seen and which one you thought was the best. Now, let's begin the video. Number 5. CHUPA. It is a fantasy-adventure movie from 2023 that was directed by Jonas Curin. It centers on Alex, who goes to spend the summer at his grandfather's mansion and meets famous characters. After meeting CHUPA, Alex meets wrestling great Shava and his cousins Memo and Lung, but just as he begins to gather his thoughts, he discovers a fabled beast that he recognizes from tales lying beneath his grandfather's house. The monster has a hidden connection to Alex's family, and the dangerous researcher Richard Quinn is searching for it in an effort to figure out how to use its skills to defend CHUPA from a present danger. Alex sets out on a remarkable journey that will put his family's bonds to the ultimate test and show him that life's challenges are easier to bear when you don't have to deal with them. Despite being great for all age groups, older viewers could be disappointed by the story's formula. The film's incredible effects are undoubtedly its standout feature, but even with a few plot holes, it's still watchable and worthwhile if you're looking for something to watch on the weekends. Number 4. Luther: The Fallen Son. It is a continuation of the Luther series and a crime-drama thriller set in 2023. The plot revolves around a vicious killer who terrorizes the city while famed policeman John Luther is imprisoned. The story's main character is Detective John Luther, who was wrongfully imprisoned. A serial killer he failed to apprehend begins making fun of Luther and attacking London's streets with a homicidal rampage. In order to stop the murderer who he had previously been unable to apprehend, Luther decides to get out of prison and finish the job using all available methods to capture him before it's too late. Many people could question whether you should watch the series before the movie. The show had 5 seasons and a nice conclusion. If you haven't seen the series yet, you might not fully comprehend the movie, but if you're just looking for entertainment, the question of whether to watch the series isn't significant in this case. The movie is the continuation of the tale from the series. The movie may not impress fans of the show because it doesn't live up to the series' high standards, but it is nonetheless enjoyable and has a compelling plot. Number 3. Kill BOKSOON. It is a 2023 crime-action thriller movie that was directed by Byun Sung-hyun. The plot follows renowned assassin Kill BOKSOON, who runs into unforeseen difficulties just as her contract with the organization is about to expire. The premise is familiar, and we have seen similar tales in other films like John Wick and more, but we can still watch due of the action. However, Kill BOKSOON becomes a single mother, making her task even more difficult, and her mentor, the man who taught her, is a great friend, but soon it all changes, and Kill BOKS finds herself caught up in an odd series of events where she must take drastic measures in order to survive. The story is excellent, especially the premise in which Kill BOKSOON struggles with the responsibility of being a mother, and her job in general. It is an absolute action feast from the very beginning. Number 2. Hunger. It is a suspenseful drama that Sadisari Mankasiri directed. The main character of the story is the person in charge of her family's little cook business in Bangkok's old district. However, one day she is given the chance to quit her family's business and work for Team Hunger, the top-ranked premium chef's table organization in Thailand, which is led by the infamously ruthless and brilliant Chef Paul. Soon after she joins Team Hunger, Chef Paul introduces her to the harsh facets of the food industry, which changes her way of life. This movie becomes a gloomy tale that can surprise you thanks to a psychological thriller with a twist. Overall, Hunger is an engaging examination of a distinctive subject. If you liked the Menu movie from the year before, you'll like this one too. The movie's finest qualities are its central theme and visually stunning style, but it ultimately falls short of executing its intriguing plot notion. Number 1. The Last Kingdom: 7 Kings Must Die. It is an Edward Basiljet-directed historical action drama movie. In case you missed it, it is a sequel to the previous Kingdom for fans of historical dramas or shows like Game of Thrones, one of the top Netflix shows. This television show is remarkably unique and enjoyable. This movie picks up after the events of the 5th season finale of the 5-season television series. The film takes set immediately after King Edward's death, when there is a struggle for the throne as rival successors and outside powers seek control. The main character of the plot is Notred, who is approached by a group asking for his cooperation in their strategy. The majority of the cast from the television show returned for their roles in the film, and a few new characters were included as well. The plot centers on Bebenberg and his friends as they travel across a divided nation in an effort to bring England back together. Even if you haven't watched the show, you can still enjoy the movie, but you might not feel connected or be able to completely understand it. Although the tale feels bloated and is less interesting than the show, it still has some of its distinguishing qualities. It is a must-see for lovers of the show because of the fight scenes' breathtaking surroundings, which will delight everyone and keep you entertained throughout. That is all for today. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our channel to view future videos about suggested movies and television shows.